Today I want to dive in and take a deeper look at the new free 5-star legendary gem that's potentially free for completing an event inside of the update. I want to also look at the other free items that we get from this new update that's incoming. We need to take a look at the big boss battle that brings back a bunch of our favorite bosses from the game, and there's been some weird bugs happening. Let's dive into all that right now inside of this Diablo Immortal video, starting out with something that I think is really cool. We talked about it before, but it's important that we go over it again. The Dark Festival rewards. This is all, by the way, translated from Chinese. Please keep that in mind. But there's going to be rewards along this Dark Festival. The Little Butcher is one of them, and the Little Butcher, I should say magic, is going to be coming along with this. As far as we know, it's just a butcher cosmetic for our pets. It doesn't say anything about any special abilities that we have gotten from some of the previous ones. With that being said, I think it looks freaking awesome, and I'm all about it. Let's take a look at the gem really quickly right here as well. This is the write-up from it. Really cool looking gem, but of course they always are. On the occasion of the 3rd anniversary, what could be more memorable than a new legendary gem? Participate in the Dark Festival activities. Again, this is a reward from those activities. Accumulate progress and can also get the 5-star legendary gem treasure box reward with the power. Now, it does not say if that 5-star legendary gem treasure box reward is a free one or is one that you can earn. They're using the word reward here, which leads me to believe it's potentially something that you could earn from completing the Dark Festival events for free. We obviously know there's gonna be opportunities to purchase it as well, but they're making it seem like we could actually get this 5-star gem for free. We'll see if that's the case. It is their 3-year anniversary. Maybe Blizzard and the Netties are feeling just overly generous this time around. A new 5-star gem encapsulates it, surrounding by scarlet energy, waiting for real brave to open the seal on June 19th. So June 19th is probably when this event will be ending, when you're going to be able to claim that final reward. Now, I do have a little bit more details on this gem, so let's have a look at that. This is the breakdown of the gem, translated to English from Google Translate. It reads, critical hit activates blood rage for 6 seconds with a 20-second cooldown. Critical hit, so if you do a critical hit, you're going to activate blood rage. I'm not sure what blood rage is, but I'm assuming it's some enhanced attack that does extra damage. During this time, your damage to enemies is increased by 20%. There you go. Your critical damage is increased by 40%, and enemies will continue to bleed, dealing 10% damage per second for 3 seconds. Okay, so we're getting more damage, twice more crit, and offering a 3-second bleed, dealing 10% damage through those 3 seconds. That sounds pretty freaking good, and this brings up the whole other topic as to what's happening to these older 5-star legendary gems. Man, they're kind of losing their value. The seeping bile. Ugh, is it even usable anymore when you start getting gems that are so good? We also have improved enhancements. Each nearby bleeding enemy increases critical strike chance by 4% up to a maximum of 16. Now again, this is going to be at a max rank. So when you get this 5-star gem to rank 10, which most of us never really will, these are the stats you would see there. We'll probably see something much smaller, like damage is increased by 4% and by 8% is the crit, but we'll have to see when it actually does come. That being said, this seems like an extremely powerful gem. You put this alongside a Blood-Soaked Jade, a Roiling Consequence, and man, PvP is going to be changing, man. This is just like, it really seems like every single time there's a big update, we're getting another gem that's a must-use, which is going to keep it difficult to keep up with things, unless if they start bringing us new gem slots, so then we can like get it for free, throw it in, and then just eventually awaken that slot and actually level up the gem. We'll see as time comes. But either way, we all knew that a gem was coming. Gems always come with these updates, all right? Now, we are going to also be facing some of our favorite bosses. You got the Butcher, you got Baal, you got Diablo, the anniversary celebration, Diablo Immortal's 3rd anniversary. Okay, so it's called the Classic Nightmare Challenge, which I love. And it's done in a way where it kind of looks like a Heliquary setup right here, right? It looks like just like it looks when you're doing any of those Heliquary challenges. Now, the gear looks like a mystery piece of gear that you get from defeating it, which is not great. But at the end of the day, I think the boss battle. So, Skagan, Butcher, Baal, and Diablo, the legendary leaders of Diablo series, are all returning in the 3rd anniversary of Diablo Immortal, and they're not only a nightmare in the memory of the player, but also most terrible threat to the fire in hell. Okay? 3 years, 4 battles. During the event, adventurers can participate in the Classic Nightmare Challenge in the Dark Festival activity interface, and once again, challenge the 4 classic demons. Whether you're alone or team up with the challenge, meeting will be a real test. So you can play with other players. It doesn't just have to be you, because it says right here whether you go alone or team up to challenge. So we can go in with others. By the way, this is Skarn. They have Skagan right there, which is just the translation. Players above level 30 are able to participate in the Classic Nightmare Challenge. So that's going to be some good battles. I hope that they are difficult enough where it's enjoyable, but not too difficult where it's not attainable. Again, a balance that always can be kind of difficult to attain, but it looks pretty cool. Then we have 4 demonic challenges unlocked according to time. Bring new battles and corresponding challenge missions will be unlocked. With the appearance of the last demon, the hidden egg will also be revealed, and you will have the opportunity to trigger a special challenge of continuous combat and usher in a limited trial of 4 more major demons. Adventurers may your body and soul be ready to meet the pressure of the 4 demons in the Classic Nightmare Challenge. It's just them further hyping up that challenge, and it looks like there is a reward schedule. We will be getting things on 6-1, or at least things that we can unlock to do, activities to do to enhance that. What did they call it? They called it the Dark Festival. So the Dark Festival seems to be unlocking different events and activities on different days. So on June 1st, June 4th, June 7th, 10th, 13th, and 16th, with the final day being the day that we can unlock those final rewards on June 19th. So that seems to be how this is all laid out, and we'll see what those different activities bring us along the way. I mean, I like the idea of free rewards that we get from this. I like the idea of the boss fight. I think that's going to be really cool. Like the new gem, I mean, it is what it is. And the new free cosmetic, as well, as long as it is free, is also pretty cool. Now, I did also mention that there was that bug. Someone inside of the game today was spamming dungeons and ran into the Cursed Goliath, the Gold Cursed Goliath. If you recall, this was from an event that launched last year, probably pretty close to the day. It was in May of last year we had this dungeon run. So someone was running this today and apparently ran into this, which is very strange that that could happen if you're spamming dungeons. But, I guess it would be something pretty cool to see. Let me know, guys, if you're excited about the update, if you're excited about what we're going to be seeing here, and if you think another new 5-star legendary gem is something that you welcome, especially if it's one of those must-use legendary gems. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed the video or found it valuable, please subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.